Okay, today we want to continue from where we stop on CSS. Let's start our document by selecting HTML. Okay, so what we put in this below, write CSS example. And of course, you are going to write your CSS inside head here. So let's start our CSS like this. So our code for CSS will come to this side. So let me come to the body. That is where we want to put our sample for today. I'm going to use div. Let's, for example, we have this content paragraph, this content in our website. Let's just put welcome to this episode 1. You have another content like 4 contents in our website. Save. This is where we are saving our file since. So let's put sample dot is already there. Let me rewrite this. Okay, now let's run this our code. Open in browser. Yeah, you can see the contents there. Okay, so the content is welcome. Okay, now in this, if you want to style this, I want to use CSS combinations now, combinators. That's what you have now. CSS combinators. How will you use CSS combinators? The first combination we have in CSS is this. Maybe you want to style. We have div. After div, we have p. If you want to style all the div or all the p inside div, inside your div, you can see you find p inside div. If you want to style them, what will you do? You just put div p. So let me style. Let's say, for example, I want to add this code there. Let's see what we show. You can see that means all my p we have this background. So that is the meaning. All my p we have this background. So it means all p found inside div we have this background. So that is the first CSS selector. Normally they call it descendant selector. What I mean by descendant selector is this. Let's put, this is for comment. Now we have descendant selector. That is the name of this type of selector I use. That descendant, it means P found inside anything. So if you can have any other tag, you can put span, and anything here, maybe div. Then you want to call upon that span, or you want to slide that span, you write div space span. It means span inside div. What will happen? That is the first. Now, another combinator we have child combinator. What do I understand by child selector? Sorry. Now, the meaning of child selector, it means we all know that in this place, this P, we open this P and it ends here. This P is a child to div. Another P that we open here is a child to this div. This P is a child to this div. So when dealing with child, you can call upon the child inside this div like this. Put greater than. It means the child selector. it will select all the children called P. Called P. So that's mean all children called P will now have any code you put inside here, which if I put only background, if you like, can add more, you can add opacity, you can add font size and other thing there. So what I'm saying here is that the child selector, this one, select all elements that are the immediate children of a specified element, which is this div. So it now, let's run this. You can see when I refresh, when I reload, no changes. Why? Because it works all the children. If I have something like this, maybe I have another div like this, now I have this blah blah blah. Let's see whether it will also have background. You can see it does not have background red. Why? Because we don't make mention of it here. You see, we said only child of this div called P we are referring to, not div, not this div. That's why this div does not work. Okay, now the next one we want to have here. Okay, let's assume, we said is a direct, is a child. What if we have something like this? Let's say span. Inside span we have P. Welcome to another episode. Will this P have this background color red? Let's check. No. See. Why? Because it's not a direct child. Because direct child of div is this. This P is not a child to this div at all. You can see P is a child to this div. That's the meaning of this code. And this P is a direct child to div. This one is direct child to div. That's why they are having background color red. But this P here is not a direct child to div. No, it's a direct child to span. And span is a direct child to div. So if you want to make reference to this welcome to another episode, you can write your code like this. Div, direct child of span, direct child of P, background color red. You can see all of them now have red as background. So another selector we have, they call it adjacent sibling selector. So let's remove this so that we'll be using our text. Now, how does this one work? Adjacent sibling selector. It selects all elements that are the adjacent siblings of a specified element. What I'm saying in excess is that this adjacent, it works like direct. It works like direct. But the only difference is that it takes the first sibling. It takes the first sibling. And how we now do this adjacent sibling is by putting plus. Let's see how it works. If you check here, does it work? No. Why? Because this our div, this div if you check this div, all the elements here, they are child to div. But here,